everybody and welcome back. This is Craig here from Soundiron, and in today's walkthrough we're going to be checking out our newest library, Rust 4 Relics, our most extensive volume of metallic percussion and melodic instruments. This volume takes you on a captivating journey as we've meticulously sampled a treasure trove of artifacts and curiosities. From the heart of California's Historical Society Agricultural Museum in Knightson, Rust 4 offers a vast variety of distinct sounds in every acoustic category, from delicate to brutal. So without further ado, let's dive in and start checking out Rust 4 Relics. So with the user interface, you have these 4 layers right here, and what's really awesome about this is that you can combine different ambiences, some metallic percussion, you can use the arpeggiator in the advanced tab to create some movement, as well as use the X fade down here to be able to crossfade between the percussion and the ambiences, or either or in real time. So it really has a lot of endless possibilities. So right now I want to start showing you some of the different metallic percussion that we recorded for this library. And if you want to see all the different categories, you just click this top drop down, you'll see all of the available categories here. And then if you have this category selected, there's another drop down that shows you the sound banks of the different sounds that were recorded. So you have all these here as well. So there's a ton of content, and I want to start showing you some of this now. So let's go ahead and check out some of these caboose sounds. All right, so there's a ton of content in this library, so we're going to try to get through as much as possible. We're not going to be able to get to everything, but definitely going to give you a good idea of what comes in this library. So those are the caboose exterior railings. Now let's have a listen to the interior horn. And what's really cool about this library is you not only have all these different sounds, but if you want to take any of these sounds and spread them all across the keyboard, it's super easy. So you just go over here to this chromatic spread button, click that, select the key. So now we have that all across the key range. So if we play really low, which is something I like to do with some of these really heavy metallic percussion sounds, it really gives it a dark and menacing sound. So let's check that out. So let's find one of these big heavy hits. Let's try that. So now you have that right here. And then we have some interior handrail effects. Some horn effects. So if we want to take these and spread it around, we could easily do that. Let's take it even lower. And then we have some sounds that we recorded in a farmhouse. So we have this bell sound right here. If we wanted to spread that, we could do that. And then we've recorded a typewriter. Then we got some adding machine effects. We have some telephone effects. If you remember those old telephones that have the spinning dials. And then we have some fire truck and tractor percussion. And some tractor effects. And then we have a hand card that we recorded in a few different ways with some brushes, some mallets. We also bowed it as well. So let's have a listen to some of these. So those are the brushes. Now let's have a listen to the mallets. And the great thing about this library, especially if you're doing anything that needs some unique percussion and you don't want to just go to drums, and you're doing anything that really has that ticky kind of fast motion, especially if you're doing something like action, this is perfect for that. And then if you want to utilize that in a certain way, you can go to the arpeggiator, turn this on, fill this gap right here and set this to 16th notes. Try 16th note triplets. And then if you want to take the sound and give it a little bit of that sweeping filter effect, you can go over to the filter, turn that on. I like to use mod wheel frequency. You can use mod wheel resonance as well, but let's check this one out. So let's say you're scoring an action scene, you want a little bit of tension. Or you're doing some kind of bank heist scene or something. Perfect for that. And then we have some bowed effects. And then you can also take these and pitch them as well. Let's see if we can find something a little bit more high pitch. Yeah, there we go. So let's spread that across the key range. Let's head over to the effects rack and then add a reverb. This is a great way to start getting into that more atmospheric tension scare type thing. So let's check that out. Let's set this to effects long. It's one of my favorite ones. And let's find this sound right here, or this impulse called pre-verse. You'll hear it kind of adds this enveloping sort of low sound behind it. Get out of delay. Let's turn this to sync. Do a little ping pong so we get it spreading across the stereo field. Then we can start using the pitch wheel. And it's just a really quick way to start taking these sounds, getting into sound design territory, and really creating some unique tension beds for your tracks. And then for the hand cart, we also have some scrape effects. And then we have a schoolhouse bell. And then we got some windmill percussion. Some spin effects long. And not only do these types of sounds come in handy, especially if you're doing any kind of Foley work, but when it comes to sound design and being able to take these libraries, pitch them down, spread them across the key range, and add a bunch of effects, you can really create some unique soundscapes with these. And that's the thing that I really enjoy about this. So now let's go ahead and dive in and start checking out some of the sound design ambiences. There's 30 to choose from, so let's have a listen to some of these. This library also includes some subsynth sustains and staccatos, so it's a great way to layer these sounds up together to really thicken it up if you want a little bit more low end, or if you want to add a little bit of that synthy melodic on top. So let's turn on another one of these layers, and then I'm going to load up some of these subsynth sustains. So let's have a listen to this. Let's find an ambience that would complement well with this. That sounds cool. So I'm going to go over here to the pitch, and I'm going to bring this down an octave. Let's play around with the volume a little bit, blend it in. Yeah, that sounds nice. So if you want to add a little bit of a sub pulse to something like this, it's real easy. So you just head over here to layer 3. We're going to turn this on, open up the advanced tab, enable the arpeggiator, have a little bit of a subtle pulse, fade in with the mod wheel. And you can create some movement in your track really easily. And all you have to do, learn the X fade to your mod wheel, and then set the layers accordingly. So for this one, since I have layer 3 coming up as I swell up on the mod wheel, I'm just setting this to layer B so that it fades into layer B. And I can have this set to none. I can also have this set to just layer A. So if you want to crossfade from one ambience to another, super easy to do that. All right, so before we wrap up this video, I want to play for you some of the custom effects presets that come with the library. These are designed to just get you going on your composing journey, start building those cues, and just really get a feel for what you can do in these libraries. So let's check out some of these. So if you'd like to learn more about Rust 4 Relics, make sure to click the link in the description or go to our website at soundiron.com to learn more. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, see ya.